I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics 101 brush, and then I'm going to combine this lighter brown and this darker brown in this palette. I'm just going to use the lighter color for my entire lid for my transition color. And I'm just gonna swatch that on there in a windshield wiping motion. Then I'm gonna go back in with that darker shade, and I'm gonna go over that a little bit underneath that one. And then with my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, I'm gonna take the color Roxanne and my Real Techniques base eyeshadow brush and just blend that over both of them lightly. And then I am taking this fluffy brush. I'm not sure where I got it from, but I'm gonna go in with that same Jaclyn Hill palette and use the color Diva, and I'm just gonna blend that in underneath the transition colors that I used. So right now I'm just cutting out my crease, and on this part you're gonna make sure you wanna take your time, but I'm using the concealer from my Profusion Eye palette that I got from TJ Maxx, and I'm gonna make sure I did list all the products in the description box below, but on this part you're gonna wanna take your time. Now I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics 103 brush, and then I'm going to go in with my Nicka K 32 palette, and I'm going to pick up that yellow shade there and put that in the inner corner of my crease. And then I'm going to go back in with that same brush on the other side and use that teal green shimmer color, and I'm just going to apply that over the yellow. And I'm going to use the access color that I had left over and apply that over the yellow just a little bit, and to get that neon green effect you see here. And now I am going to just make sure I blend that out for a nice transition. Then I'm going to pick up that shade Diva from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette and apply that to the outer corner of my crease. Then I'm going to use this Studio 35 Beauty angle brush, and I'm going to use my MAC 12 eyeshadow palette. It's the Fresh Cut palette and the number NC01. And I'm going to take that cream and that beige color, and I'm just going to apply that right to my brow bone and use this 101 BH Cosmetic brush to blend that. Now I'm just going to clean everything up, and then I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics 107 angle brush, and I'm using Profusion's Black Cream eyeliner, and just map out pretty much where I want my wing to be. I'm going for a more dramatic look, so I'm going to make sure I fill all that in. And once that's done, I'm going to take this black liquid liner and apply that over the cream eyeliner. And so as you can see the difference between each eye, the other one's a lot darker. And then I'm going to take Blitzy's eyeshadow glitter glue. I got this out of Sally's, and I'm using a flat eyeshadow brush to apply a lime green and a yellow mix together for the inner corner and a dark green glitter for the middle. And if I do have a mess, I'm just going to go back in with the cream liner and clean some of that glitter up. And you may see that here. So I'm just going to make sure I keep applying that glitter. Now onto the lashes. I'm just going to apply the lashes with some tweezers and make sure I secure it to the outer corner and the inner corner so I don't have to worry about. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my foundation with the products I showed. And I did make sure that Beauty Blender was damp. Now on to highlighting. Then I am going to go in with my e.l.f. medium to dark foundation palette, and I'm going to use that lighter shade in that palette with my BH Cosmetics 102 brush and apply it to my cupid's bow, my chin, under my eyes, and in my T-zone over my forehead. I'm going to take that same damp Beauty Blender, and I'm going to use the top of the Beauty Blender to blend out all the highlighted areas. Then I'm going to use the bottom of the Beauty Blender. If you could see here, I'm using that to blend out for a more sheer. Then with that same beauty blender, I'm gonna take my Airspun translucent powder and apply that to only my highlighted areas. And I'm not gonna let that transition powder bake. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it out and make sure I press it into my skin. Then I'm gonna take my Clinique powder foundation and go over that so I don't look so washed out. I just pretty much blended that out with the Airbrush Strobing Brush by Destiny, and once I do that, I apply my e.l.f. Mist and Set Spray, and once I let that dry, I'm gonna use my Angle Powder Brush with this brown contouring shade from Profusion. That same strobing brush, and apply this Ulta Beauty highlighter to my cheekbones and my nose and all my highlighted areas on my face. With my Real Techniques Duplex crease brush, I'm just gonna contour my nose with that same Profusion dark brown color. I'm gonna go with my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette with that shade Queen with that same strobing brush, and I'm just gonna enhance my highlight. Using my blush brush, I picked up that color Jackson Hunts in that Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and I'm gonna use that as a blush. The Mist and Set Spray again, and highlight my Cupid's bow. Then I am going to take my Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Matte Lip Gloss in the shade Goth Topic, and I'm just gonna line the outer sides of my lips. I'm just gonna pretty much use this almost like it's a lip liner. Then I am going to take my Tarte Cosmetics Lip Paint Matte Lip Gloss in the shade Obsessed. I'm just gonna apply that in the inside and make sure I pout my lips to blend out the nice. And here's the finished look. I hope you guys love it just as much as I did. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching.